today we are focusing on Agenda 111 hospitals. As many of you might have heard already, the finance minister came to give a breakdown of the COVID expenditure in 2020-2021. And then what was actually standing out was the fact that they spent 36 million cedis on the design, architecture design of the 111 hospitals, which means that so the logo included, which means that averagely when you combine all the hospitals together, the 36 million was like the total sum of the design. It wasn't just the logo. But let's get it right. It was the architecture design. So apparently I did a calculation, and apparently so one design cost about more than 300,000 cedis for one hospital. Because when you multiply by the 111, you get your 36 million cedis. So that was the cost from the COVID fund. Actually, that was supposed to fight COVID or help improve the Ghanaian healthcare infrastructure. So what do you think about this?
Okay, so first and foremost, whether it's from COVID fund, it be malam money, it be government expenditure, taxpayers' money, whoever it's their money they come from. There's no justification for you to tell me that you designing the whole Agenda 111 project cost 36 million, including the logo. Now let's get the facts straight and let's lay down the facts. Yes, indeed, we need hospitals because there are a few regional hospitals.
Yeah.
And no one would be against the fact that you improving the healthcare system in our country is a bad idea. It's a very laudable idea. It's a very good idea. And people they travel all the way from even some the regional hospital we get right is be fully equipped though, but like sometimes the workload is so much. You guys, so trying to build more regional hospitals, it'd be a great idea. Now the financing is where the problem lies. And each and every day, if they talk about these things, it feels like you have something against someone, or people in power don't really think deep about how they go about things in this country. Let me take you years back. Under Mohammed's administration, another scandal came up with the branding of buses.
Yeah.
And that was a huge scandal. However, now this one said the bus the way they move. This one we don't build safe.
Yeah, it's a blueprint.
Oh, if
architecture.
Listen, even if Da Vinci was the one who designed those architectural whatever and the logo and whatever, you don't need to pay 36 million Ghana cedis for it. You see, we are in a country that at the end of the day, we will rant about it, we will talk about it. The game of politics has no trend on these relevant issues. It has no trend on these relevant issues. Nothing is going to change someone's mind from voting for NPP or voting for NDC. When the architectural drawing in our way, it will cost you 36 million. So if 36 is for the design, how much is it going to cost to build one or build whatever you want to build? You see, I understand that yes, people have their own motives and they want to run with the whole, have their own prejudices and motives, and they want to run with a particular argument. But this is a national interest. Let's be reasonable about it. If you are spending 36 million Ghana cedis on logo, meanwhile, there's other things you need to spend money on. Other crucial things you could spend money on. Then you see, I'm tired. Honestly, anytime I come and talk about this government or any other government, in fact, when I talk about politics, I feel so stressed out because it doesn't make sense. Like, how can you tell me 36 million? What did
you have 36 million spent on the design of the hospital? Have they started building anything?
I don't know.
I heard that Kufado had a sword in last year, 2021, but then they released the funds 2020.
see. Let me bring this in. This is see how you are putting it. It's genuine concern. Let me see. When the whole Accra the flood, right? When check Kuli.
Yeah, I saw it.
Is it-
Kolibu was flooded, yeah.
Aside the flood, go and check the state of Kuli. So Charlie ain't even fast can start 36 million. And who bear the hour could you be in them? And at the end of the day, it be these same politicians when they scam we.
You know, the whole thing is just funny. It's just, because when you, Bunny, let's try and look at this fiscally. So this happened 2020, 2020 there about COVID period, coming forward to 2021.
Yeah.
The economy was not in good shape because COVID was exposing a lot of our flaws,
Yes.
our economic problems, our fiscal expenditure, everything.
Yeah.
And yet still, we had time to spend 36 million of the COVID money on designing of logos. Then later on, they come. I don't even want to talk about Kufado's private jets and everything. How long before that did they know that, okay, now the economy is broke? We need to do e-levy. We need to.
You get it?
You the about that
It
talk.
doesn't
So
make
is
sense.
it that they didn't know all that time? You didn't know you were spending lavishly, and then now you are telling us the economy is broke. We need to pay e-levy. We need to do this. We need to support the government. I don't get the whole point.
It doesn't make
I don't
sense.
understand everything.
Because there's one thing, when you put economics and reasoning and decision making
Yeah.
in one context, you realize that everything any government does just doesn't make sense.
But you see, a lot of people when these things happen, usually we are quick to blame finance. Finance minister has not done anything. They've given him the expenditure. He has approved it, whether they took his signature with or without his permission, whether he's part of the whole game. He's just coming to stand in front of parliament, and we see the backlash. The actual people who use the money, you will not see them. Finance minister is a puppet. Whether he's part of the game or not, he's just a puppet. He was standing receiving backlash. At the end, he took his allowance. Politics in Africa favors illiterates. That's what it favors illiterates. Excuse my language, but I don't know how to say it. It favors people who don't know ways of governance and don't understand the political game. Because you can't go and tell an educated, in quotes, an educated person who you can't go and tell him that vote for me and I'm going to give you what trivial things like laptop. The people who are in quotes, the informal sector who do these manual jobs, they want something to cling on to. And so when you come and tell them these things, I mean, they'll forget all the problems you caused 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and they'll vote for you.
That's
So
it then.
politics in Africa favors illiterates, honestly. And even the few literates that we have from our schooling system, our schooling system that actually breeds our leaders, the leaders we have now, they're even corrupt. Even those people, it's not like they don't know the right thing, they know, but they put self-interest above. How many of our friends want to enter into politics? I know a lot of my friends who now want to enter into politics.
Yeah, because
not because they want to save Ghana.
No.
No,
Because they want cash
way,
out.
Yeah, easy way out.
Easy way out.
Yeah, Charlie, I always say that if you allow these politicians to do whatever they want to do, they will do it. If you put me in power and you don't put checks on me, we will do it. We are not serious enough. Ghanaians are not angry enough. Everyone is just like shrugging their shoulders. I don't know whether because we don't know the power we wield. Because the thing is that if 2 or 3 people get angry, if I get angry, if you get angry, and another person gets angry, and the overwhelming majority of Ghanaians are just following what you go. The time finance minister was reading the statement, these ludicrous statements. You know what was trending on Twitter? I screenshot it on my phone. Doggy invest life. Doggy invest life. That was what was trending in Ghana. Kalije's issue of him wearing what this beach shadow to go and meet the Italian ambassador even was trending more than Agenda 111. So we are not serious. That's the doggy and invest life, and you want Ghana to be well, and you want these politicians to set up whilst you are concentrating on trivial issues, whilst majority of the Ghanaians, we don't care. The elites who are there, they don't care. They are like, oh, Ghana is bad, we'll complain, but let's leave the country. A lot of people don't care. If we were talking, and if after 3 days after he read the COVID expenditure, we're still talking and putting heat on the government, do you think they'll be free? Do you think they'll just discard us off? I heard allegedly, I don't know whether it's true, allegedly a black or whatever, that Otujeko a black one, came out and said Ekufuado was going to rent another private jet, which will cost us 4 million cedis for 21. But we don't want to go into that. But I'm trying to say that there are lots of problems in Ghana that we should be concerned about. If we want change, we should be concerned about. But no, everyone is indifferent, and you expect something to happen. Nothing is going to happen. The journalists in this country, you are not serious. Apart from Avlen, whatever that TV3 guy, Johnny's Bite, they didn't try. But the two voices cannot change Ghana. If you are leaving everything to journalists and the media, nothing is going to change. Finance is not run by the government. A country is never run by the government. What government does is to place borders and regulations in place. The people are the ones who determine. But if the people are nonchalant and indifferent and show apathy to what's happening in the country, then we are doomed. Nothing is going to happen. Recently, some people from some village, some thieves from some village, was it yesterday or last day, went to steal a transformer that will power the whole village. Look at this, and you want government to set up. Ekufuado will be like, look at them. They want me to fix Ghana. What should I fix? Even if you put working street lights with solar panel, you are going to steal it. We are supposed to be our neighbor's keeper. We are supposed to watch. If you find someone doing something, lecturing about destroying public property, are we going to be talking? Everyone is going to walk their own way. Nobody cares. And you want the politicians to care while they control state money. Are you serious? Charlie, like this thing is getting out of hand. I know they won't talk, but I just think that we, the youth, old people, they are going to die. Young people, they don't know what's up. They are just following trends. But we, the youth who have suffered, we've passed through the hands of threats, and we are still indifferent. Then don't complain. It's as simple as that. That's we keep saying government. I tell people, when you leave power to the government, they will corrupt, they will mismanage the economy. It's when the people sit up and put governments on their toes that they actually act up and do the right thing. But if you say you are patriotic, show your patriotism. Don't just keep quiet and say we are going to take it like that. So I'm even tired of this whole issue. Next week, I'm sure another political issue is going to come, and then we'll talk about this.